Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Wakwakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Wakwakodash, and salutation to you, Akiam. That's on highways and byways doing this work and truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. To this lesson, it's about FBI buying data that can be used to track people. Okay, and that's the famine of the world and persecution coming for the prophets. Okay, what we're dealing with in Babylon is that a those FBI, CIA, they're gonna have their eyes on us, right? They're collecting data, okay? They're collecting information against the prophet, against the teachers, man. Not for 1 second think, oh yeah, it's just they're collecting data, okay? They're making profile of the prophets out here, man, okay? And they're making I call this thing in the Senate and the Congressman, like in the Congress, okay? They're making a plan, okay, to come against this truth, okay? And they're gonna use clips, okay, to make the truth, try to make the truth a lie, to make the prophets look bad, okay? And with the advance of AI, hey, they can they can count us among the transgressors out there, man. Okay, they can make us look guilty out there. But Yahweh power by Hashem Yahweh Shai gonna be in our side. Okay, and let's put the article for real. Let's put the article, man. Okay, it's from Politico. FBI is buying data that can be used to track people. Patel said, and this is the first confirmation that the FBI has resumed actively buying people data for investigation. See, they say we do purchasely commercially available information that is consistent with the Constitution and the law under the Electronic Communication Privacy Act. It has led to some valuable intelligence for us. Okay, the FBI is buying up information that can be used to track people movement and location history. Director Kash Patel said during a Senate hearing Wednesday. It's the first confirmation that the agency is active buying people data since former director Christopher Way said in 2023 that the FBI have purchased location data in the past that but was not doing it. So at that time, as you can see, hey, is that Christopher Way is that the one that said black extremists is the number one threat to Babylon. When he say black extremists, he's talking about Hebrew Israelites, okay, and other groups, but mainly the Hebrew Israelites, okay. We do purchase commercial available information, okay, that consistent with the Constitution and the laws under the Electronic Communication Privacy Act, and it has led to some valuable intelligence for us, okay. The U.S. Patel told senators of the Intelligence Committee annual Worldwide Threats hearing the U.S. Supreme Court have required law enforcement agencies to obtain a warrant for getting people location data from cell phones provided since 2018, but data brokers offer an alternative avenue by purchasing the information directly. Many lawmakers want to end the practice. Senator Juan then Director A.D. Oregon and Mark Lee, Republican Utah, introduced the Government Surveillance Reform Act on March 18, which will require federal law enforcement and intelligence agency to obtain a warrant to buy American personal information. Doing that without a warrant is an outrageous end around the Fourth Amendment. It is particularly dangerous given the use of artificial intelligence to come to a massive amount of private information. Why didn't say on Wednesday, right? Okay, the keywords are commercially available. If any other person can buy it and the FBI can buy it and it helps them locate a depraved child molester or savage cartel leader, I will certainly hope the FBI is doing anything it can to keep Americans safe. Okay, you see, committee chair Tom Cotton, Arkansas, defended the practice of the hearing. Defense Intelligence Agency Director James Adams told senators at the hearing that his agency also purchased commercially structurally available information. As you can see, defense intelligence. Okay, at the end of the day, those people cannot come against the truth, man. Okay, we talk about strictly about the Hebrew Israelites at the end of the day. Okay, and those people, those the American government cannot come against the Hebrew Israelites, man, against the prophet, against the teachers, man. Okay, and the guys that the eyes set on us, those oppressors, they got the eyes set on us, man. And let's go to Lamentation, man. Okay, let's go into a few scriptures, man. Lamentation 4, let's start at 17. As for us, our eyes as yet fell for our vain help, and our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. You see, they're talking about safety right here, okay, to keep the American public safe. But this is a nation that cannot even save himself, and this is not gonna save you, Yash Allah. They're not gonna tell you the truth because they wanna take the truth out of this earth, man. Okay, they hunt our step that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Again, they hunt our steps, and that's a way to hunt our steps, okay? To see location out here. That's why they have those things for to see to collect data to locate your location, what you're looking at, what you're posting, what you're teaching. Okay, they're looking at all those things. Okay, and that's a way of hunting your steps. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagle. This is Babylon again. Okay, America, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom of the heaven. They pursue us up on the mountains. They lay wait for us in the wilderness. See, they lay wait for us in the wilderness, man. Because Babylon is the wilderness out here, man. Everybody for themselves. Okay? And now, as you can see, we're about to be persecuted for this truth, man. Okay? And that's why we have to end the persecutions, right? Like he said in Acts 14 and 22. Let's go back to that. Let's go Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the soul of the disciple and exhorting them to continue in the faith that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. See, you're going to be persecuted for these things. You're going to be troubled for these things, man. That's what the word tribulation mean, right? Pressing together pressure, oppression, affliction, tribulation, distress, straight, right? You see, affliction, trouble, anguish, persecution. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Okay. See, it's at the NLT, and where they strengthen their believers, they encourage them to continue in the faith, reminding them that we must suffer many hardship to enter the kingdom of the Most High. We're gonna suffer persecution. We're gonna suffer hardship to get. That's why our persecutor is gonna come against the truth. Okay, and they're gonna come against the truth hard, man. The Esau Edom, the so-called white man, gonna come down with good wife because you know he got the short times. That's exactly what it is. They got the information right now because they know they got nothing but a short time, man. Okay, exactly what it is. Again, so let's go to Psalm 10. Psalm chapter 10, verse 8. He seated in the lurking places, in the villages, in the secret places, doing murder the innocent. His eyes have privily set against the poor. And his eyes again, you wanna watch, you wanna bite the data, you wanna watch where you at, you wanna see where you located at, you wanna see what you do, what you talk about, what kind of lesson you make, right? He got everything under his control, man. And who's the poor? The poor is Yashala, you so-called black Latinos and American, especially those that's in the truth. Okay? Okay? Those that teaching the word of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua, the prophet, the teachers, the apostles, man. Those people, those the Babylon government, okay, Esau Edom gonna come down, man, gonna come against us, man. He lie and wait secretly as a lion in his den. You see, they have those consul and the congressmen and the Congress, right, to speak about those things, man. And those some of the congressmen are questioning those people about what they're doing, and that's how all those things come to pass. They never announce what they're doing, okay, unless someone bring it to light. That's why it said, their own tongue shall fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that's why we have to stay away from this man. Okay? And that's why we have not supposed to be scared to speak about this truth, man. Because Esau is making plan. Okay? He lie and wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lie and wait to catch the poor. He do catch the poor when he draw him onto his net. And all those things right here, they prepare a net for Yashala, for the elect of Yashala, for the prophet, for the teachers, man. Okay? Again, with the AI they have, they're going to put God in our mouth, man. Okay? They're going to try to make the truth to look bad. They're going to make let's say, they're going to try to make the truth to look bad, man. That's exactly what they're going to try to do. He crouched and humbled himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Okay? That's exactly that. You see, he do everything in secret out here, crouching. Okay? He acting like he's doing this thing for your safety. Okay? While having total control over your life. And that's Esau Edom. Verse 12, arise, O Yahweh power. Lift up thy hand, forget not the humble. See? Wherefore do the wicked contemn the Most High? He have said in his heart, though we are not required, though I sin that for thou beholdest mischief of spite, to require with thy hand the poor committed himself unto thee, thou art the helper of the fatherless. And the Most High is still not gonna help us, man. It's the Most High that gonna deliver us from the hand of our enemies. Okay? From the bloody man Esau Edom. Because Esau Edom gonna bring it, man. Okay? Esau Edom not gonna stop, man. Okay? And that's part of the famine of the world, man. Let's go to Amos, man. Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, said Jehovah power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. Okay, the Lord gonna send that famine. The Lord gonna make them come. The Lord gonna make those people come against us, man. Okay, because the word of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai must come to pass, man. And see, and they shall wander from sea to sea. The Lord gonna make them come against us. They're gonna take the truth from the internet, man, from YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, wherever the truth been preached at. The Most High gonna make sure that they wipe the internet clean of these things, man. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north and even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh power, and shall not find it. And those that they take in consideration the truth, they're gonna go look for it. When things hit the fan out here, when the truth is taken out the street, a lot of people gonna go look for the prophets. They're not gonna find it, man. They're not gonna find the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, because Esau Edom gonna persecute us, man. We're gonna be thrown in jail out here. Okay? That's exactly what it is, man. Okay? And let's go to Revelation 3 and 10. Revelation 3, verse 10. Because, okay, let me see. Revelation 2, verse 10. Okay, fear none of these things which you shall suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Because Esau the American government, Babylon government, man, they're gonna use those videos they have of us, man. They're gonna use those data to come against us, man, to throw us in jail, man. Because behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, and some of us gonna go into prison out here, man. That you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. For a complete number of time, they're gonna be thrown into a jail, man. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Okay, hey, you see, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. We're gonna be trouble. Tribulation gonna come. Persecution gonna come. Okay, and will give the crown of life. If you being persecuted for this truth's sake, man, Yahweh Shai, the Mosai Yahweh, why Yahweh Shamasha gonna give us a crown of life. The Mosai gonna to us eternal life in the kingdom of heaven, man. The kingdom of the Mosai Yahweh, why Yahweh Shamasha. Okay, that's exactly it. What we're in this truth for, man. Okay, and that's why I say in Isaiah. Let's bring the scripture out, man. Isaiah 29, verse 20. Isaiah 29, verse 20. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and this corner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. And Esau Edom has been his corner out here. Those CIA, FBI, they've been scorning out here, man, because they send men against us, man. They put agent in the camp. That's scorning. Okay. It's verse 21. That make a man an offender for a word, and lay snare for him that will prove in the gates, and turn aside to judge for a thing of not. Okay, that make a man an offender for a word, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Okay, why they calling all those data for? They're gonna make a man an offender for a word, man. They're gonna try to criminalize us, man, for this truth. Okay, and lay snare for him. They see they're laying snare out here for us, man. They're gonna pass laws. They're gonna put in laws out here to come against us, man. Okay, that we can criticize those small hatters. That we can criticize the Babylon government. Okay, and they're gonna to decide to judge for a thing of not out here, man. Okay, and let's get the last scripture. Let's go to Isaiah 59. Isaiah 59, verse 15. Yea, true fell it. He that departed from evil, make himself a prey. Okay, make himself a prey. Once you departed from evil, you in this truth, you teaching the word of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua, you become a prey out here. And that's why they're calling that out here. So they can make the men of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua, the men that are trying to be righteous, man, the men that try to do the right things, okay? They're gonna make us a prayer here. And the Lord saw, and Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment, and he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore his arm brought salvation unto him, and his righteousness is sustained him. For you to be delivered, for you to be saved from the hand of our enemies, our enemies have to put the persecution out here. Okay? And you have to be a prey to your persecutors out here. So that ego, we have to be a prey, man, because the ego is watching the prey down, okay? So it can swoop in and take us away. That's exactly what Esau Edom. That's why you have his badge of honor is the ego, man, okay? Okay? If you look at the flag, they got the eagle on the flag. There's a city hall. They have the eagle in there, man. Okay, they have the eagle in the flag. They have the eagle in the courthouse, man. Okay, that's like the symbol of Babylon and of Esau Edom. Almost all the Edom nations, man, have the eagle as the symbols, man. Because that's just like the eagle, they will make the Israelite their prey, man. Okay, those that do the righteous things, man. Those that keeping the law, statutes, and commandment of Yahweh power by Hashem to the best of their ability, they're gonna make us a prey, man. Okay, and let's get the last scriptures real quick, man. Let's go to Revelation 12. Hey, Revelation 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandment of the Most High, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Okay? See, they're gonna make war against those that keep the commandment of the Most High, man. Okay, the remnant seed, the remnant that's repenting, okay, that come back and are calling upon the name of Yahweh, why Yahushua Mashiach, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the dragon, the eagle, okay, gonna make war with us, man. They're gonna try to stop the truth out here, just like he said in Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and he that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wife, because he know that he have but a short time. Esau knows that he got a but short time. That's why they're gonna come down, okay, against the elect of Yasharala, against the teachers, the prophet, and the apostles, man. Hey, watch out, brothers, man. Hey, you so-called black Latinos and American, Esau's about to come down, man. Okay? And with that, I hope everybody and sisters are edified. I'm going to close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us well and will well to the Akwakodash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.